last 6 months, I'm continuously amazed by the level of improvement of Kenyan leadership. Now, the player that we are living against is South African. She's one of the best players in the country. She's South Africa's she did win the national team last year. She's the number one player, and she's the number two in the Commonwealth Finals. She was defeated only by a player from Malaysia. Very good specialist. Very good. She's very good. She's the company of another member of the family. And she's very dependent. She also won the South African selections. Although they have very good players who have been international stars for so many years. She's young. She's amazing. But the fact that now they are leading, I think it's 3-1, and it's rest to 6, and it is 32 minutes to go, with PR now 4 minutes to win. This one actually is last year she beat the Ugandan here, and I called her that I called that one the biggest victor of her career. But if she wins this one, for the fact that she's on the official list, this one will be even big. I can put it to actually Team Kenya defeating Team South Africa and Team Peninah. It's that question. When you're playing a short cut, is a little bit take all your time, playing up the right spot, and there's the right power, Erin, Okay, I'm taking over from my friend Keruche. You are welcome, guys, to Suncoast in Durban, right at the heart of South Africa. The second last session of day number 3 of 7 of the ongoing All Africa Pool Championships. This is ladies blackball, and they are playing singles. Round of last 16 it is, beating one of the tournament favorites, South Africa's number 1 ranked player, seed number 1, as well as national champion. The young but amazingly talented Erin Lazarus is rather surprisingly trailing by 3 frames to 2 against Kenya's number 1 ranked player. She's called Peninah and Jockey Rose. The race is 6, and it will get done in the next 24 minutes. It is likely from the playing speed of these players that we may not have a full race of 6. The winner could be the person who will be in the lead at the elapse of the next 24 minutes. The other Kenyan player involved in the round of last 16, Doreen Wandia, she's just called Dora, some called D, is as well leading by 3 frames to 2 against a player from Zambia. In this one, PR, as Peninah Rose, is called by friends, teammates and teammates at Team China, could be set to take a 4 frames to 2 lead as long as she utilizes this opportunity. She could, but look at this cue ball. Now you are looking at a player that, as early as last year, could very hardly defeat any of the players in a tournament of this magnitude, and yet she's now shooting, thinking, acting, and winning better than the number 1 ranked player in the home team that are defending champions. Now here she is, aiming for the black to the corner pocket, bottom left, and it's in, and the lead is increased. Peninah and Jockey 4, Erin Lazarus 2. We look to be seeing what could be an embarrassment, also what could be a big statement from Kenyan polo. Earlier today, these ladies first created a very big statement by defeating the South African national team in the ladies preliminaries, and quite convincingly by 17 frames to 8. Nobody saw that coming, but nobody even can see this coming for the singles, for a player of the top quality of Erin being defeated by Peninah. By the way, she chose not to be part of the ladies team black ball event just by choice. Although she topped the selection trials, she opted to play in the singles only in 10 ball as well as black ball. 4 frames to 2, PR up against Erin, who is being watched and supported by mom and dad and uncle, all seated together with their son-in-law in support of their own.
People watching on TikTok, stop asking whether I'm from Uganda. I'm from East Africa. This is an East African thing. Eh? You know the story, guys. Four frames to two. PR up against Erin. Kenya up against South Africa. Nairobi up in the lead against Cape Town. Indeed, Peninah up against Erin. If PR can find a way of winning this ongoing frame, I want to think that it will be too little too late for Erin to try and mount a 3-frame comeback in what will be just under 20 minutes to go. On the table are 5 yellows, but on the same table are 7 reds of Lazarus. Black positioned a little in between the reds. The big similarity that the players have between each other is the amount of time taken between shots. Relatively equal. They like to win with composure. They both look to be well coached, as if there is someone that coaches them about composure, about stroke, about table inspection. No doubt, Erin is the better shooter. The fact is, PR is the leading player. She just, at the close of the year last, won a match that she said in an interview post-match with myself that match is going to inspire her, train harder to know that it is possible, defeating Uganda's former Africa champion Naiga Rukia in a comp that was organized at Q Masters in Arusha. It was a double life competition. Anyway, the Ugandan got to win it. PR was in the semi-finals. That is the best performance of her life up to present date. If she can win this match, this will surpass it, although it will be her qualifying only into the quarterfinals. But taking down Erin is something different altogether. The way she's shooting, drawing the cue ball backwards, the composure. Look at this kind of table inspection, taking her time, even though she's under pressure, needing a backspin, rightwards, perfect from PR. But it is now even more tricky. If you look at the position of the cue ball in relation to yellow, also in relation to reds, she will have to play, not avoiding the movement of the cue ball bottomwards as she puts yellow to the corner pocket bottom left. The cue ball naturally moves into the reds, may not have control of where it rests after the shot. She doesn't even put a ball because she always knew the manipulation of the cue ball was going to be difficult. That one will go down as unforced error. When that happens, the incoming player simply has to make sure that she puts and not get herself snookered, although the cue ball may not have been perfect. This one will be big advantage, Erin, and it could as well be the turning point of the match. I like to stress, and you're hearing from someone that knows these players both, that Erin has more quality and more exposure. It is 2 Botswanan players now having qualified into the quarterfinals of this comp that you are watching. That is Boinello, very quality player, and another player called Soko, all both from Botswana. There's an ongoing match between the player who looks like the only survivor from Zambia, yet to establish who, taking on Kenya's Doreen Wandia. What a story for the Kenyans if two of them could qualify into the quarterfinals, and yet the history of this competition has no Kenyan woman ever having qualified into the quarterfinals in the singles. They have been participating relatively regularly. As for the South Africans, they are defending champions in the team event. Also, Erin's teammate, Marina Jacobs, is the defending champion in the black ball singles. She's in black ball, however, out having been exited in the round of last 32 by the Ugandan Rashida Mutisi, who has qualified, by the way, into the quarterfinals by taking down South Africa's Soho by 6 frames to nil. Erin going for gold. That is something of confidence. It was too thin a cue ball, too tight a shot, and it was always giving away the frame if she would have missed. I just like for the fact that she remains calm and composed, takes her time, maintains accuracy even under pressure. I still think, by the way, although she's trading by 2 frames, that she has every chance of winning the match. Not just this ongoing frame, but also the match. I just believe in her quality that match. She has 14 and a half minutes to win this frame and another, hopefully take this match into a decider. Shouldn't she win this frame, she can count herself out. That's why she has to make sure, avoid any unforced error. She has cue ball touching one of her reds. That makes the situation a little too complicated. The only ball she can put with ease is the red that is in between one red on the left and the black on the right, portable to the corner pocket bottom right. She aims for it, must avoid contact between white and the other red on the left. That is nothing short of perfection. Even under pressure, you still see the class of Erin. She's putting her entire family under pressure. She's the only player I have ever seen now in the second tournament that every time she's on table, there is company of dad, mom, uncle, all seated in unison supporting her morally, together with their son-in-law. There is the miss. There is the chance for Peninah. You get a feeling, of course, the yellow is portable with ease. The black, not so much. Maybe the black, the best bet is to try and map out a bank to the side pocket on the left. The moment of truth for Peninah, the moment of truth for Kenya. The live stream of this match with this same commentary is on the TikTok account that is called Keriche the Pool Queen, as well as the YouTube channel that is called Break and Finish Live. This is the shot for Njoki, with the opportunity to bank it to the center pocket on the left, off the cushion on the right into the center pocket on the left. Could be that the path to the center pocket is blocked a little by the red. She may as well need to play off the cushion, but plays the black direct, of course, plays it into the red. Game reading was a little bit lacking in this case, but she may count herself a little lucky that black is played frozen. Given the position of the black before the shot was taken, with a little more experience, it was easier playing it off the right cushion. Once played directly into it was always going to be close to impossible to put because of the position of the red that has blocked the passage of the black anyway. And by the way, an entire delegation of fans are standing around the table disbelieving their eyes that a little known player could be on the verge of knocking out South Africa's finest, and another chance comes begging. Call it a chance, call it half a chance. A tempting shot in which she could slide the cue ball off the black on the right side, play it topwards into the center pocket on the right, where there is a red of which it could go in. She was accurate, not. She could foul. She doesn't foul. Advantage still Erin. After this match, which is ending in the next 10 minutes, we shall be having action in the men's blackball singles quarterfinals as well as the ladies blackball singles quarterfinals, and that will be the last action of the day. Special thanks to the All Africa Pole Associations, the continent's governing body, for the sport of pool this time round, having 10 ball for the very first time, as well as Haribo and the biggest AAPA family having gathered for the first time, the biggest number of teams that is gathering into these games. And why not special thanks to President Sbu, ensuring that the family gathers this big, and the encouragement of fair competition that is there for all to see, world-class facilities at a world-class table, world-class venue. And the fact that we are seeing players that are supposed to be nobodies, of course, like PR, taking on South Africa's national champion and threatening to take her down right on her own home soil in front of her own home fans, including mom, dad, uncle, as well as friends. 4 frames to 2. Should Peninah find a way of sinking in the black, it will be close to impossible for Erin even to think of mounting a comeback. The 2 tempting shots try to combine black, playing into the red, try to put both of them, one of them following the other. The other is try to bank the black off the cushion, bottom right, into the side pocket on the right, try and put it off the red. She seems to be going for the combination. It is going to be very difficult, but possible. There comes the aim, the shot, and the miss. Advantage, Erin. As for her, simply hopeful that her superior class, her superior skill, the fact that while she is the younger of the 2 players, she is a lot more experienced at this level, a lot more traveled, a lot more competitive, and the likely player of the 2, if was a frame or 2 or 3 down with time running against her, still you get a feeling she could come out on top. That shouldn't have been the case, playing the cue ball into the black. It makes the pocket narrower if she's to go for the side pocket on the right, but she will try. Potts moves the cue ball instead rightwards. It has been played with a little too much power. Her family are all standing up in disbelief. They can't believe how their girl is losing her pattern on the biggest stage on the African continent. She's going for the bank, perhaps for the cut, for the roll. It is a miss. It is an opportunity. This one is the biggest moment in the pool playing career of the girl from Nairobi to take down South Africa's finest right in South Africa. This one is victory for Kenyan pool. Peninah Rose 5, Erin Lazarus 2. With just 6 minutes to go, Erin will be very right to pack her cue sticks and congratulate her opponent, which she does anyway. I like it from South African players that they always win, always with a smile. Peninah is not going away with a smile, with an interview.
This is beyond. Kenya wale. Kenya wale. Kenya wale.
Congratulations, PR. Do you know what you've just done today? You've defeated South Africa's #1 ranked player, South Africa's national champion. You've defeated the Commonwealth silver medalist. You've defeated South Africa's finest. Did you see that?
Oh God, no! I actually even didn't know she has all those titles. I was just playing my game. I was not playing the player.
Your career is on an upward trajectory. Last year we saw you defeating a former African champion, Rukia.
Yeah.
A tournament you didn't win. Today you are you are the first Kenyan woman to make it in the singles of the African Championships. Can I say first congratulations to you?
Thank you so much.
And
Thank
what is
you
the
so
story
much.
of your rising career?
To be honest, I'll say God. I've dedicated myself to the sport. I've been training. I have a supportive family which has been always backing me up. My mom. I thank God for my friends like this one here. You can reach you all the time that I make a mistake. We always get back to where you did wrong. I have a team, and I'm grateful for the amazing Kenyan team that has my back. It's been amazing. We have been training together. I have been ready to learn. I have been getting corrections and ready to correct myself and asking for help. And yeah, I will say all those put together, that's why we are here, and we thank God for this time.
And why wouldn't you call out the AAPA for this opportunity given to you to compete, to have your shine? This is your time to shine.
AAPA, have me in your list. I mean, Kenyans are not yet in this list. I mean, we are one of the best. Clearly, we have shown you we can do it, and we are looking forward to being that list of AAPA.
I don't want to waste too much of your time. By the way, you have 25 minutes to prepare for your next match.
Oh,
I wish you good luck.
Thank you so much, Chobe. Thank you.
Now, she sometimes dances without reason. This time around, she has every reason to dance with her dancing partner.
You got it there.
Thank you for being a good viewership. See you in the men's quarterfinals. I will be streaming one match as well as in the ladies quarterfinals. But these stubborn girls,